time for you to decide who is the best of Kentucky. Nominations for the annual awards is now open, and now is the time to nominate your favorite destination places to eat and drink, as well as some of your favorite personalities right here in Kentucky. With more on this year's awards, the one and only, I wish I had a drum roll, Joe Arnold, everybody.
God bless you, Claudia.
Yay!
Hello,
it's great to have you. It's great to have you back.
Thank you.
You were, what, here a couple weeks ago for the...
I just won't go away. Actually,
I know. Well, I
scrolled away a little. I have some old tapes down in the basement, so I just kind of went down there for a while.
I know you did. We lost you in the basement.
Joe Federle and I were down there.
I feel like coming back for the 30th anniversary, we just opened the door back up to having Joe Arnold here.
Pretty dangerous.
He now thinks he can keep inviting himself on the show.
You know,
I like having
I want to apologize to Kim Holsclaw, Blessings in the Backpack, because she was stuck in the green room with me for a half an hour.
Oh, no. Did she have to talk to you that long?
Yes. I wouldn't stop talking.
No.
Oh, yes. I know. It's crazy. But let me tell you about Best in Kentucky.
Please do. I have like a little guide of the new categories and stuff.
As you might know from my earlier appearances with Claudia and Great Day Live, that the Kentucky Living is the largest by circulation publication in the state, and we are so pleased. This is last year's Best in Kentucky issue. We are, of course, the flagship publication of Kentucky's electric cooperatives. These are the locally owned and operated nonprofit co-ops. Shelby Energy, Salt River Electric, Meade County RECC, Taylor County RECC.
We did some stories with Shelby County.
You indeed.
As well. Yes.
So this is our way. Our mission at the co-ops is to improve the quality of life in the areas that we serve. So one great way we do that is through the magazine, and why not celebrate the best in Kentucky?
And that is so hard to narrow down.
It is hard to narrow down.
Your categories are really great this year.
We have, and
we've tweaked them a little bit.
We've tweaked them because
I like it.
we can't, we can't get 100 categories in. There's just not enough room for all of that. So we had to take a few away, and there
is that you? Is that you in your mailbox?
I think that was Wade Harris.
Another WHAS 11
What can you do? But anyway,
what can you do?
But he has a very clean mailbox.
Does he live in your garage now?
He does, actually. He takes care of all those for us. Anyway, but we have categories, and you know Heather French Henry. She's a great friend. Our host every year for the show, and a few other folks you might recognize on there as well. And anyway, but these are great categories from all across Kentucky. Historic spot, coffee shop, hamburger, craft beer, farm tourist attraction. But what's your favorite barbecue, for instance, Claudia?
Ooh, my favorite barbecue?
Yeah. But everyone has a passion about these kind of things.
I know a lot of the chains. I want to mention like a locally owned one.
Right.
And I'm thinking of one in Kentucky. I mean, there's plenty like in
last year,
Western
for instance,
Kentucky.
last year Red State Barbecue was the winner. That's a great one like that.
Yeah.
But this year we do have like radio host, TV personality are among
That's all
those
new.
categories.
Why did you decide to do that?
Well, we heard from people like you to say, what about us? You know,
no,
we over the years we kind of recycle some of these because people do ask, and they say we want to be able to talk about our local areas and who makes you proud in your local area. People who love Great Day Live, for instance,
or your local weather person because you feel like you have a connection to them.
That's right.
But even like best bourbon, craft beer, sweet shop. I think those were all the same last year.
Yep.
Down home restaurant, food truck is such a great idea because I feel like that's become I mean this really kind of celebrates the tourism. These are great guides if you're like visiting a certain part of, like, I'm going to go to East Kentucky. And then I feel like it kind of provides this outline of, I'm going to try this cool restaurant. Or
I was here, as you might recall,
area.
A few weeks ago.
Yes, I
talked about this a little bit. And Reed Yaden called me afterward. And he said, I have never heard of Five Broke Girls for the best hamburger last year.
Yes.
And so he's going to Horse Cave to check out, Five Broke Girls. So we do love the idea of using this, and I love what you just said about using this as a travel guide, and be able to go in. And this is also your recommendations from your fellow Kentuckians about what they know best. And my whole point of being here, though, if I could.
Oh, there's more?
Yes.
Okay.
Is to make sure every year we hear after the nominations are finished, well, why didn't you nominate so-and-so? And why isn't my local area represented?
Right.
This is the time. If you want to make sure that your area is represented, if there's a local place, please go to KentuckyLiving.com. You'll see it right there on the front, sponsored by Hart County Tourism. Click on that, and your chance to be able to fill out those nominations. After we collect all those votes, nominations, and then in May, you'll have a very easy checkbox of a vote among the three finalists.
Three per category.
You got it.
Right, and so now's your time to kind of load up
and
that category.
And you, Claudia, have already agreed.
He's put me on the spot, and he said, do you want to introduce
announce one of our categories? Last year you did.
I do. It's so fun.
I'm thinking we should vote right now among the Great Day Live staff.
Okay, let's do.
What category Claudia should do? Should it be?
Can I go first? Sure. Let me say I think that I should introduce the coffee shop category. Get it?
I was
good.
thinking best hunting or fishing spot.
So wrong.
Sam, what do you think?
Best boutique.
Boutique.
If
Is
we
there?
don't-
We don't have boutique,
We're
but we
not-
can.
See? New category.
New category.
Camping and RV spot, hiking trail, place for adventure. I'm all about
place for
adventure.
adventure. You could do it.
He's not agreeing with
You know,
us
it's a-
there.
Well,
Museum.
okay,
What?
the closest to boutique we have specialty lodging or bed and breakfast. That'd be good.
That'd be
You want
it.
to do that?
I want to do that.
You're a traveler.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back, and Claudia will announce on our big show when it comes out in
Yeah.
August.
Okay.
The bed and breakfast
The
and
best
specialty.
bed and breakfast. But you need to vote now for your ideas.
Nominate now.
Nominate now,
KentuckyLiving.com.
please. Get those in, right? Do you ever like introduce a category, or do you co-host with Heather?
I don't
ever?
co-host.
Do you want
You
to do
know,
that?
I don't like a lot of attention.
Oh God, here we
So
go.
I just want
Here
to
we
be able
go.
just to kind of
Jeez.
shrink in the background.
Oh
No,
my God.
what I
Joe,
like to,
you're going to be in the basement after
what,
this.
what I
looking
truly
through
like
your
to do,
old tapes.
and I'm being in all sincerity, I like to speak up for Kentucky's electric cooperatives.
That is true.
And I have the passion of a convert when it comes to our co-ops, led by and belong to the people they serve all across Kentucky.
And I feel like too, and I know we're being told to wrap. Can you believe that? I feel like this celebrates a lot of mom and pop small businesses that normally would not be able to have the means to advertise. That I feel like it puts, like, look, Reed Yaden saying, I'm going to go find that place.
That's right.
And then you know he's going to talk about it on social media and put
Big
it
time.
out there. And then it's like you get this great word of mouth thing going that this could be the difference between making or breaking a small business.
If there are two people you want on your side in Kentucky media, it's Reed Yaden and Claudia Coffey. And I think I have them both in my corner right
We
now.
do. We adore
Thank you, Claudia.
Thank you so much, Joe.
KentuckyLiving.com.
All right, when you coming back?
I think next week.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do something. So to nominate your favorite, just head on over to KentuckyLiving.com.